Greetings, fellow adventurers. Welcome back to White Star Studio. I'm your host, and today, we're about to take you on an exhilarating journey across the globe. Have you ever wondered which countries are the most popular travel destinations? Well, wonder no more, as we present to you the top 20 most visited countries in the world. 20. Netherlands. Yearly visitors 19 million. Tourism continues to be a big trend for the Dutch, with many of the travelers coming from surrounding nations, 80%, followed next by the Americas and then Asia. When people think of the Netherlands, they often think of Amsterdam, home to historic canals, museums both impressive and quirky, and a thriving nightlife scene. But the Netherlands Board of Tourism and Conventions wants visitors to discover it is so much more than its capital. 19. Poland. Yearly visitors, 19.6 million. Travelers seeking European panache without the crowds of stalwarts like Spain, France, Germany and Italy are increasingly turning to Poland, thanks to its illustrious history including a rich Jewish heritage, collection of medieval castles, untouched nature and delightful cuisine. 18. Canada. Yearly visitors, 21.1 million. Canada's tourism industry is so immense, it accounted for $33.9 billion of the country's GDP in the first 9 months of 2018 alone. Of visitors to the 3.8 million square mile country, 2/3 arrive via Ontario, home to the Canadian side of Niagara Falls and the thriving, progressive metropolis of Toronto. Vancouver, Calgary and Montreal are also big cities that get lots of love, as do resort towns like Banff, home to one of Canada's most spectacular national parks. 17. Portugal. Yearly visitors, 22.8 million. Portugal's location in southern and Mediterranean Europe has contributed to it becoming a leader in European tourism growth. 16. Russia. Yearly visitors, 24.5 million. Many forces have converged to make Russia increasingly popular among tourists. For one thing, Central and Eastern Europe witnessed an overall 5% increase in tourism last year. Plus, after the country hosted the 2018 FIFA World Cup, the Russian Federation experienced double-digit growth in tourist spending and a 10% boost in visitors. 15. Malaysia. Yearly visitors, 25.8 million. 4 Southeast Asian countries are featured on the list of the top 15 most visited destinations of 2018. Malaysia is gaining in popularity thanks to its natural charms, rainforests, national parks and wildlife abound, and desirable tropical temps, which range from 68 to 86 degrees all year round. 14. Hong Kong. Yearly visitors, 29.2 million. Political changes in Hong Kong have warded visitors away, but it remains one of the most visited places on the planet, largely due to its popularity among business travelers. The opening of the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge to connect the Greater Bay has also boosted Hong Kong's tourism industry by making automobile arrival an option for Asian travelers. 13. Greece. Yearly visitors, 30.1 million. With its rich ancient history, Greece remains a hotspot for tourists, growing by 2 million visitors annually for the past 3 years. In fact, 1 in 5 Greeks work in the tourism industry, even following the country's economic crisis. 12. Austria. Yearly visitors, 30.8 million. Austria may be the 12th most visited country in the world, but it's number 1 when it comes to per capita tourism in Europe. 11. Japan. Yearly visitors, 31.1 million. The 3rd most visited Asian destination on this list received more than 30 million visitors last year. 10. United Kingdom. Yearly visitors, 36.3 million. Made up of 4 countries, England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland, that all speak English, the UK has long been a beloved destination among international travelers. More than half of those who arrive to the UK head to London, famous for its seamless blend of history and modern urbanity. 9. Thailand. Yearly visitors, 38.2 million. Thailand makes up the largest portion of Southeast Asia's travels. The country welcomed nearly 3 million more tourists in 2018 than 2017 and witnessed $6 billion in spending. 8. Germany. Yearly visitors, 38.8 million. Germany's visitor count has been steadily climbing for 9 consecutive years. In 2017 and 2018, Germany even ranked first in the world on the Nation Brands Index for its popularity. 7. Mexico. Yearly visitors, 41.4 million. Mexico broke its tourism record in 2018 and took in more than $20.3 billion doing so. 6. Turkey. Yearly visitors, 45.7 million. Before the pandemic, Turkey was experiencing surging popularity. In 2018, Istanbul saw a record number of visitors, luring travelers to explore its East meets West cultural attractions, colorful bazaars and imposing mosques. 5. Italy. Yearly visitors, 62.1 million. Tourism is so big in Italy that long lines at places like St. Paul's Cathedral and the Colosseum in Rome are all but guaranteed, even if you've booked reservations in advance. Statistics show Italy's tourism growth is above the European average, with Rome attracting nearly 27 million of its visitors. 4. China. Yearly visitors, 62.9 million. Not only does China receive more visitors than most of the world, but its own inhabitants account for 10% of all world travelers. Chinese tourists also spend more than any other country, nearly doubling that of number 2, a whopping $277 billion. 3. United States. Yearly visitors, 79.6 million. Considering the United States is 3.8 million square miles, nearly as big as all of Europe, it's easy to see why it's the third most popular travel destination on Earth. The country's mix of wildly diverse attractions don't hurt either, including some of the most iconic cities in the world: New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago, and a thriving national park system. The US boasts superlatives like the largest cave system in the world, which you'll find in Kentucky, and the deepest canyon, located in Oregon. 2. Spain. Yearly visitors, 82.7 million. Many news outlets are reporting on the extreme over-tourism found in Barcelona, which hit a record 8 million visitors in 2018. But that represents just a tenth of the travelers who visit this expansive country that also includes the cultural hub of Madrid and the flamenco capital of Seville, as well as untouched countryside and gorgeous beaches. 1. France. Yearly visitors, 89.4 million. More people are visiting France than any other country in the world, and the country has a 100 million visitors target for 2020. Not only does France receive the largest number of tourists, but they make the most off of them too. And there you have it, folks. The first part of our journey through the top 20 most visited countries in the world. From the cultural wonders of Italy to the natural beauty of Malaysia, these destinations have captured the hearts of globetrotters everywhere. Remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling travel content.